Welcome, family. Manners and enough respect here. No, good afternoon, people. Good evening, some places. Good night, some places. Anyway, any time zone, manners and enough respect. Now, today, people, we're going to talk about plantation, Africa. And I spoke about it this morning on Facebook. Now, we're going to talk about it on Instagram and YouTube. Because more on the message we got there. Because a lot of people are not educated, especially our Jamaicans. We're not educated about certain things. And me not blame money on people. It's because of the politician brainwash. For years, brainwash is a serious thing. You want to know what serious brainwash is? Who remember the white Jesus that is on the wall in their mama house? Every Christmas time we get a new calendar, right? With Jesus upon it, right? And when they're looking at them books, the Bible, you see Moses in there, them white and everything, them white. As you grow big now, say, sure, remember that white Jesus said, Jesus not white, As we grow up, we start questioning that, not true. And they realize that Jesus not white, as old as you are right now, you don't talk about no Jesus thing, right? So you say Jesus not white, your God not white. So don't, even though you say that, say Jesus not white, as old as you are, don't when you close your eyes to pray, don't you have to beat out a white Jesus out of your head? Speak the truth. If you want to be honest here, when you close your eyes to pray or when you go to a church, you still have to beat out this white Jesus out of your head. That's how serious this brainwash thing is. All right, guys. So today now we're going to talk about plantation in Jamaica. Now, it's when you come from Africa. When you come from Africa, the first place we go, a sugar plantation. We never go to a house where we granny buy, or where our uncle live, or our mother live. We never have a place like that. We never buy no property in Jamaica. When they took us from Africa by force, from the largest lot of land in the world, the continent of Africa, fling us for one ship, the Middle Passage. Here we are in Jamaica. Where did we come, people? Them bring me for a sugar plantation. And that's how we come, for a sugar plantation. We never go uptown, we never go nowhere else. Sugar plantation. That is our home. Sugar plantation we come from. Every Jamaican is so. Sugar plantation we go. And that's how we live. And that's how we get beaten. That's how we get raped. That's how we die. Sugar plantation. That's how we born. Go around any sugar plantation in Jamaica. There are settlements around there still. Yes, the slave quarters might not be there no more. People might set up new big structures. But look here. Around all of them plantation there. So now we don't get no reparation after 400 years of slavery on these lands. 400 years we are slave on them land there. 400 years no pay. You want to tell me, say, Michelle, take a court, you slave me for your property right now for 400 years and don't pay me after you kidnap me. Take me for your property, go slave as slave and don't pay me. You want to tell me, say, the judge wouldn't give me that property? You want to tell me, say, we wouldn't win that property in court? Think about it seriously. We don't know the laws regarding that stuff, but just think about what Carlos think so. If we should have got court on that grounds, say, man, work you, kidnap you, have your own property. I work you like slave and property. Anybody. You understand me? And you get to take them to court. They get released and you get to take them to court. But you probably own his property. Slave for 400 years, you're in a generation. You know what generation that? 400 years, we don't get nothing family. Nothing we don't get. So we come to Jamaica, they bring us there by force, take us from home. Come to Jamaica, and what happened? We find ourselves on the sort of land we call the estate. That's where we live. We own them estate there. And nowhere here say the Chinese are come develop them land there. Nobody should be able to develop those lands but Jamaicans. Blood, sweat, and tears, our grandparents, our foreparents, paid for them land there many times over. Make England rich, the whole of the West rich. All the land is paid off long time, many times over by our forefathers. In Jamaica, we just seems to hurt each other and fight against each other before we sit down and take a check and start focus on these things, family. Let's go talk about the thing called legacy. Black legacy. Do you see black people try to protect no legacy, boy? Like seriously. When you see black people try to protect them legacy. Black people don't do that. We not protect no legacy. All we in just the shiny objects, clothes and jewels and car and bling and thing. And we still are the poorest. Spend the most on name brand every year. The poor set of people. How do we manage to spend the most on name brand every year? We spend more than the whites, the Indian, and the Chinese. How did we manage to do that? We just focus on the wrong things. We're not focusing on our legacy. Look on every other race. They are focusing on their legacy. We're not focused on the boy. You say, for the really serious, with a zero in pan plantation, they, and no say, them that have a legacy. Because right now, we are all on that coming against reparation. Right now, the Chinese are supposed to, how Chinese coming at this? They might take up what the white man left off. And that are going so? How the Chinese coming at this, that Chinese are come develop on the land? How that work, people? How that going to work? How Chinese are going to develop our land, people? Look pan in a man. We are Jamaicans in a man. Look pan in a man. Look pan in a man and stop make politics divide with a man. Someone has said this, that, and the people, they must squatter and if you come off. No Jamaican and no squatter. How you going to be squatter somewhere where you never take yourself? You are kidnapped and brought there. How you going to be squatter somewhere where them take you from the best piece of land anywhere in the world? Gold, diamond, silver, all type of stuff there, Africa. You get dragged here. How are you going to be called a squatter? We never asked to come in family. No man in Jamaica no squatter. We should own, a matter of fact, all those sugar plantations are ours, Jamaicans. Don't make nobody come develop. Give them hell. You know what I wish? I wish them people burn up all them equipment there. Every equipment that they bring come there, I wish Jamaicans mash up. I hope it not start. I hope the Jamaicans stand up so this thing not come off the ground. Because me say them have Chinese got develop. People, sugar land a Jamaican land. All the them a chat there. Every Jamaican in Jamaica, who no own them land there. Who no labor right when no know ourselves, when I try to protect the crown land and talk about Jamaican and squatter. You know why? Because of politics. It's the same way Republicans say, side with Trump when Trump was taking away the mothers' kids at the border here in America. I understand how politics work. When they tend to side with the leader, even though the leader is doing wrong. I've seen it right in America when Trump was taking away babies from mothers. You never see anything wrong with that. You go along with it because what? Politics in the name of what? Politics. Same thing I go on in Jamaica. When I say if you come on for the land, Jamaicans, you know. Jamaicans when they know them culture and them roots, you know. I say, if you come on for the land, you squatters. You know I say if you come on for the land, them are squatters. You know say, you own all of them estate in Jamaica. We don't get no reparation. We should have, Jamaica should have go there and start cut up on land and start live on it. And that should be going on here. People, think about it. But the mindset of our people, unite people, we all over the place. Run down the shiny objects, we now work on with legacy. Legacy, we're running up and down all about. I try to buy land here and there. When the land with the slavery upon the old white man, them dead long time and slavery over. Sugar plantation over. One of the things a few time now. Then I wish I own them, then we will pay them. If I work for 400 years. Me not left us until me get me pay, man. Me not left us until me get me pay. Me not left the plantation until me get me pay. How me gonna left a work site and me not get my pay? How Jamaicans are gonna left the work site, which is a plantation, and not get no pay? You don't know when I say Jamaicans, man. If you step up the thing, man. Fight for legacy, man. You just sit down there and make Andrew owners bully, you know? Sell out the country. Kick on off a property. Bad man thing. The people have the power. Not Andrew owners. He's a servant. There to serve you. What is going on there, people? It's basic human rights violation. Jamaicans, a lot of we don't know. You have the rights for health care. You have the rights to health care. You have the rights to education. You have the rights to a roof over your head. If your house is being torn down by the government, your government should point you another direction to put a roof over your head or to make sure you're not out of door. It's not your government's job to make you homeless. It's a government job to eliminate homelessness. I'm telling a video the other day. In California, a lot of homeless people there. There are sometimes the government have come tear down some homeless encampment because they might be somewhere to have close to a freeway and some danger or health hazard. So every now and then government have come impose the law. So when they come out there with the police and the trucks and all them things, the city come out there. People, there are other people there too. to point them into a direction to get help. They don't just come tear down them stuff, family. They have social services to point these homeless people who them move them encampment because of certain type of hazard, whether safety or health hazard. Every now and then, me see in California, them have to remove these people. Do you understand me? So them always point them a direction because the government's job is not to make its citizen homeless. I want to understand me. Violation, part of a violation, no. I go on with the people, let me know. Human rights violation, Andrew. I commit upon the people then. And for that, I think Andrew only should step down, should resign. Now for Jamaica now said that because we brain are dead so. He should step down, he's no longer fit to lead. He's unfit. Think about it. Your own prime minister put people out the door. Let me just explain to you already. It's not the government's job to make its citizens homeless. It's the government's job to eliminate homelessness, to put roof over your head, to take homeless people off of the street. A lot of homeless people on the street in California, it's not that the government didn't prepare shelter for them or give them a way out. You have to give them an off-ramp. You have to show them something else. You understand, the family? It's not like the government that show them off. A lot of these homeless people, because they want to do them drugs and whatever they want to do, they rather stay up on the road. Some of them don't want to conform to rules and regulation. And me, some say crime in the homeless shelter and they might lose them stuff and all them things. Whatever reason them cope with these things. But the government showed them a way. Homeless people can get work, people. Homeless people are sleeping on the road. Government have programs where homeless people can go bathe themselves and go find themselves. I'll bus pass them we get if we go to work. The government will give them bus pass so they can go to work. Government is not the government job to make its citizen uncomfortable and homeless. It's a government job to make sure it's a roof over your head. Human rights. That's a basic human rights. And see, Andrew Onis violated there. And many other rights by Andrew Onis violate. He been trampled on the rights over and over and over and sit down. That man should step down. He's no longer fit. He's no longer fit to lead office. No longer fit to lead office. We don't get no reparation. No reparation. Nobody not fight for nothing for we boy. Nobody not. You think you get reparation from the king? If you never get it from the queen, you'll get it from the king. Talk truth. If we never get reparation from the queen, who's supposed to be nice and soft and lovely, you think you'll get it from the king? So, therefore, we're going to hold on for your property until you pay we. We not left a work site. No such should I go, people. No something like that. Talk truth. People, we Jamaican wasn't thinking all these years. When the wars woke, because these politicians with the cloud, mamba jamba and trickery from the Jamaican people, we don't know where head start from our foot. Both sides for years. That we Jamaican never look as a whole land. All the plantation where we work upon. Before parents work upon and die upon. We get raped upon, beaten upon, abused upon, slave upon. 400 years. Never get paid. Work my whole land there. That's what I say. Want to a legacy. Want to a legacy. And now them and run these people and fight more. I'm a Jamaica people. That's why I do them for the end. Open eyes, my people. Open eyes, man. You know all this. Where are the churches? Where the church people them there? Where the pastor and all them church wherever Jamaica? Or we not see the church that come out and say wickedness by the people then? Or we not see the churches in Jamaica come out just like how this man me burn out some of the artists them, especially the Rasta one them. They burn out all them ballad too with them big page when they come out say nothing. Everybody with them big page when they come out come say nothing. They burn them out this morning. So now me I talk about the church. When the church and the pastor them they come take up the Jamaican people. When Jamaican people need them most. When they see the government a step up on the people them human rights. Where the church there? Where the church have to come out, come back the people them when they might trample all over them human rights. People, if me a politician, best believe if me a MP and they might mash down them people in the house, they would have to arrest me. Me a chain up myself on one of them house there. That's how you protect your people. No MP in Jamaica is willing to go to jail for them people. No MP in Jamaica is willing to go to jail. We love them people that much. That they're willing To put their life on the line or their freedom for their people. Because that's not what their purpose is to join politics in the first place. It's some other reasons. Their reasons is not for the people. The PNP leader, MP for that area, where him there? How come he never chain himself for one of them house there? Push. Me have to go to jail. Me have to go to jail for my people. The people, them not the representative. Them not stand up for these people in Jamaica. Because politicians are going to politics for the people. Them going there for other reasons. That's why you don't say none of them not go to jail for honor. Them not go to jail for honor. In a works up. In a works up. You know, what I want to some people, I see Andrew Ones go over the place, go talk to the people then. The next day. And I see the people them laugh up and grin up with them and all lovey-dovey. He say, I don't know if I shock them shock or what. I don't know what happened to them, I state I shock them in the same way from the day before, but them go on so. But this is a funny thing because it come like when you have a bad relationship, your husband or your boyfriend start beat you up. And then come the next day and say, baby, me love you, you know. Yes, baby, bring me some ice cream when you come here. Remember if I bring the ice, let me put on my eye tap where you didn't mash up your city. Me love you, baby. And the man come around there very charismatic. Sweeten up. You have in a bed again. As they don't have sex with them, appear beaten. It's a weird relationship the people have with these politicians in Jamaica. No matter how them abuse, especially Andrew Ones. No matter how them abuse, you call like a man with abuse, and still going skinty to the next man the next day. You think, see nothing wrong with that. Abusive relationship the Jamaica Prime Minister have with the people. Can you stop abuse us? You know? Now, let me tell you something. You see, all the people, everybody need to come to the board now and work on behalf of Jamaica. We can't afraid of the Prime Minister. I understand that Jamaicans are very afraid of the Prime Minister. Jamaica afraid of bro God like a puss. Jamaicans afraid of bro God like a puss. Enough Jamaicans afraid of the leader. Now, how you going to give somebody work and afraid of the person who you give a job? That makes sense? Come on. But so, how you give a man work and you're afraid of the man who's a servant to you, you vote him in. What is going on here? I don't see the Prime Minister go on election and come and now go like he want to win. I don't see the PNP out there step up and make nice, like me expect them to make up nice. Big protest should have there in Jamaica, somewhere over them land there. Those land are our land. People, that's what we come here to make you know. When we come from Africa, we come to Jamaica. People, first of all, how would tell everybody we come to Jamaica? How did we? When did we ever sit down in Africa and say, boy, we want to go to Jamaica, go capture some of them government land there, And we have a land already in Africa. We force commerce on the one that will survive, middle passage, and not get thrown overboard because we're dead. Or not be able to sell. We come to Jamaica, we make everybody rich. We set up them plantation. You saw them pretty? When you see them cane in a row, slave. They might come from slavery days. You saw them cane nice in a row. You saw them cane nice and healthy. You saw them plantation well kept. You saw the plantation look. Every Jamaican, yes, sir. Every Jamaican. On family play a part. Everyone I know. We come from Africa. Our four parents pay for all of them land there. Them dead never get no pay. Them dead right around the plantation. Them never dead nowhere else. Only the Maroons run away and go live up in the mountain. Maroon run and go live up in the mountain. But the rest of them live down on the plain. Normally in the valley. Because sugar plantation is always in a valley and a flat land. Where all the nutrients wash off of the mountain, down on the flat of the land, and that's why them land is so rich. Those land are best land for farming, agriculture. But now they want to make some other people when I love with Chinese when they take care of them country. They don't take care of the environment. We don't want to make them come and so come mash up the water. There are springs and all type of stuff there, people. Now me hear say the farmer them. They want to relocate the farmers who depend on them parents' land. People, our parents' land. Jamaica don't stand up for our legacy. Turn up your legacy. What not do? Out there kill off each other. I shot in the army. You know idiot? Turn on there so focus on your legacy. Jamaicans. Man come work with for 400 years and not pay with papa with mama. I want to make it go so. Because politicians say so and so and so. No, look here, man. Stop following the boogeyman, them, the politicians, them will work for the crown. Them will work for the crown. Stop following the boogeyman, them. We are following them for. Pay like them tell me, PNP labor right while them pocket fat, gonna foreign, gonna live big. We are shuffle try to find out where we go buy a piece of land in Jamaica. Jesus Christ, land dairy, man. I saw land dairy, I don't know when we go buy a piece of land, man. Somebody tell me see a piece of capture land down, so boy. When I'm going to build a wall house pan, I'm going to put some plywood pan first and then watch here, man, and see if I'm going to get any paperwork seat. And so many people at Jamaica live. That's how many people are living. Oh, they're worried every goddamn day. Why if we get land from when we left Africa with open land over there? And when we didn't ask to come and so. And someone's so short-sighted to call these people squatters. No matter what. After we land, the one that we should live right there. So we, like me say again, where you think your mother and your father, they live, your four parents, when they come from Africa? Where you think they took us? You think they took it up in the mountain and take a taxi, come to work the next morning down at the plantation? That what happened? You think them tell we go up in the mountain when we settlement there, and we have a taxi cab come, and we ride the bicycle come down to the farm the next morning? No! Slaves live right where the plantation there. There the great house them there. And there the white man them live close by. Have a close eyes on his products, his machines, his equipment. When bring from Africa. Do you hear me? So now, with parents will live there, dead there. Maroon they run up in the hills. Right? All right. I fired some of I get from the plantation. Now parents them work off them knuckles and die right there. Now slavery is abolished. Plantation them shut down now. Sugar cane are dead. Still a whip our pay, you know. 400 years out, you know. Still a whip our pay. So if me come in your yard, may I say it again, you know, you kidnap me, because this is kidnapping, you know. If you kidnap me from my yard, anyone who wanna watch us, kidnap me from my home and take me to your home, to your place, to your country, miles across the ocean. It don't even have to be miles across the ocean. It could have been in your country. Somebody kidnapped in your country. Me just say this. And have you there work for 400 years. Might not be so much, but this in this case, 400 years. And don't pay you. Get richer for you. Rich. Sugar and slavery are a very successful business. They wouldn't go all the way to Africa for us. They make money off 5 people. So, we don't get paid family. So, man, you think so that you don't own a man the property? If a man should kidnap you and have you work for 400 years and you get him to carry him to court. If you get away from his grasp, if you get away from out of his dungeon, a man who working for 400 years, imagine if you should get away from him and go find a lawyer. And say, look here, we're going to sue you. You've been working me for 400 years and giving no pay. Wouldn't that man property be yours? Talk to people. So how come the sugar estate land enough away? So how come Andrew wants to put Chinese on it? That's a mere problem. No man should develop those lands but a Jamaican. We can do it. We have the money. We can do it. Jamaicans all over the world doing well. We can do it. Any development for going on them land are the great grandson of a slave. No Chinaman from China. People look at me and say, man, don't make politics crowd your brain for a minute. Don't make the politician a fool with PNP and Labour. I've been doing it for years. Think the man just once, please. Sorry, people. Think just once, man. Just once, man. Think just one time. I think one time for call us. Think about this. They've been tricking us for years, people. It's like someone we don't care about the family legacy. That's how we call the rest of them squatters. That's why we side with politicians. We side with England. When we side with politicians, and I side with the crown. What's the Andrew Ones? A part of the what? Privy Council. So on really aside with England over ourselves. You know, see that ignorance. We aside with England over ourselves. A group of people say, boy, I sit down for my grandfather land. Just a little piece of it, you know, people. 1,000 acre estate all around the country. 1,000! Sugar land and oil land. You know that too. 1,000 acres. Every Jamaican should have a house spot. Should not sit down and wonder. Land dear, man, how am I going to live? Somebody tell me, say me a piece of house spot, so if you give me. What we are do? We need to look at ourselves. We need to have more nigger meeting like this. Me love to have a nigger meeting, you know, people. Under the guango tree, like this. Me telling you, me love to have a nigger meetings. Because somehow we need to be edified and drawn back to history. We're too far and run down technology and everything with them dash out, give us some shiny objects. We don't have the time to look back. This is where I come from, our grandparents' legacy. We don't have the time to take a look back. We're too busy looking forward. If you don't know your history, you don't know if you move forward, family. You haven't know if you even look at your history. You know, same land there for we. Speak the truth in the comment section. Unnecessary land are ours. Those lands are ours, my people. And there we didn't live when we come from Africa. First place and brought us, right there. We live around them sugar plantation in Jamaica, get up in the morning and run them sugar cane production. Right in the factory in the estate. A cane of a juice and turn in a sugar send go over foreign. Slave around them things, man. We do a lot of good work, you know. You understand me? So now you're dead. Mama dead. White man dead. The slave master dead. He never pay when he dead. No, sir, he didn't pay me. They go back to England, rob and gone. Listen, man. Kidnapping. If you kidnap me, go your yard and go work, then not pay me. Me say if you not go to prison, I own the place. I own everything where you own. So tell me say the estate them not pay me. Who not Jamaica pay me? After we never tell if everybody come there, we call the squatters. One of them me tell if you take away from Africa. People, just look at what Carlos has said, man. Just for a minute. Look what me say, just looking at it. Some of us never looking at it so deep. But over here, so, for my platform, things must make sense. No, probably never looking at these things so deep. But I say, squat, everybody, if you come off a government land, I squat, they want to squat. But people, you think you should have left from Africa? Come to Jamaica, come buy land? Like, seriously, you think you should have left Africa where them kidnap you from? Come buy land, spend money in the kidnapper country. Pay the kidnapper taxes. Give the kidnapper money to live. How about them? Mister, we never look at all them things in the people. Think about it. We are aiding and abetting the kidnapper. Take it from Africa and kidnap we. And enslave we. How much violation that? Kidnapping, enslavement, abuse. How much violation that? What? Yo, we could have gone on and what them do us. Lot of violation, family. Remember that. Jamaica is our place. Remember, all the plantation is in Jamaica. We, our grandparents, come from Africa, lived on there. They did not take us to in the mountains when we come from Africa. They put us right around the plantation. They will live, we work, we slave, we die. And now we are the greats. The man who used to slave us and rape us. Listen to me. That's why enough red picnic there in Jamaica, where slave master left out there. You know, me think say my mother offspring I want them too. Come tell some mother half white. Anyway, I hope a slave master rape the black woman them out there after they kidnap her from Africa. Slavery in Jamaica. Gone back to England with the loot. Them rich. We never get paid after 400 years. My grandparents never get no pay. So who gonna fight for our legacy? Instead of taking gun and put on each other, who gonna sit down and say, hold on there? Let's calm ourselves down and who gonna fight for our legacy? Beloved people, hope I give you guys something to think about. All them plantation in Jamaica is ours. Not one Chinese should put foot on them. You can't believe our leaders. Not one Chinese man should have put foot on them plantation. Them should own them. There should be nowhere. So him come to take over where the white man left off. The Chinese come to take over where the white man left off, right? There should be no way, my people, the Chinese could have ever put them finger and piece of them land there. Them land there free. I love you know. I'm gone. Man has a respect. Think about it. Sila. Sila mean pause and think about it. So, Sila. See in family? Who gonna fight for legacy? Slave us and rape us and not pay we. I know. And if I'm not paying, hold on for the property till they get paid. All right. Peace. We love you now.